Next, let's look at number 21 right here. Now, notice this one isn't as straightforward as the last problem. They're not actually giving me R. I'm going to need to find it. But there's A1, but in order to see if this thing has a sum, we have to see what R is. And remember, to find R, you take a term and divide by the term in front of it. I could do 9 divided by negative 27. I'm going to do this negative 3, and I'm going to divide it by 9. Now, if I reduce that, it's negative 1/3. And notice, if I would have taken 1 over negative 3, that would also be negative 1/3. So that's R. So it has a sum. That tells me, because that's between negative 1 and 1, it has a sum. Okay, and so I'm going to do the sum of that infinite geometric series, because this dot 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 tells me it's infinite, is A1, which is negative 27, all over 1 minus R, which is negative 1/3. This turns into plus, so it's negative 27. 1 plus 1/3, that would be 3/3 plus 1/3, which would be 4/3. And this is very similar to the last problem. We're dividing by a fraction, so we're going to take negative 27, multiply by the reciprocal. That's over 1. And if I go ahead and do that, I get negative 81/4. Can be left as an improper fraction. That one does not reduce. If you write it as a mixed number, it'd be negative 20 and 1/4. That's the sum of my infinite geometric series. Let's go down here to number 29. So we'll look at this one, and let's make it a little bit bigger here. Now, on 29, notice this tells me it's an infinite geometric series right here. Okay, and remember, in sigma notation, this number in front here is really A1. And I don't have a number there, so that's like 1. So it's 1 times 1/2 to the n minus 1 power. So this is A1, and this is R. So if R is a half, it has a sum. And the sum of the infinite geometric series will be A1, which is 1, divided by 1 minus R. R is 1/2 here. So that's 1 over 1 minus 1/2. 2/2 minus 1/2 is a half, which really means I'm dividing by a fraction again. Notice this is occurring a lot. Excuse me, I want to take then 1 times the reciprocal of that, which is 2 over 1, and that's going to just equal 2.